What's going on, dickweeds? Fucking right!
Well, it didn't snow as much as we thought it was gonna. But it still snowed. Fuck's sakes. Yeah. I guess I better get my shovel out, eh? It's cold as fuck out there. It's minus 35. I shouldn't have shoveled the driveway in sleep pants though, eh? I can't feel my fucking legs. I can't feel my fucking cock. Fuck's sakes. Have some Miss Vicky's jalapeno chips. Maybe they'll warm me up, eh? Probably not. Fuck, is it ever cold? Yeah, you shouldn't wear sleep pants in minus 35. The wind goes right fucking through them. Fuck's sakes. I got up this morning and fucking... I figured I'd do some Bong Tokes, and then I just went ahead and threw on my jacket and... Well... You guys know what happened after that? And yeah... Now I'm freezing though. Anyway, fucking... I gotta warm up, fuck. Yeah. I'm off to wash my meat cigarette. It's gotta be warmer in the shower. I'm gonna go stand there for a while. So yeah. Got a soft taco and a hard taco. Loaded up with Frank's hot sauce. I don't know if you can see it there. Right over there. You see some right there? Well, there's lots on there, but it's buried. But yeah. Lots of Frank's hot sauce, because it's the only fucking good way to eat tacos, eh? If you don't eat tacos with Frank's hot sauce, you're probably fucked in your head. Anyway. Wash that down with a cold can of Coca-Cola. And that's supper. Oh my fuck. I fucking love tacos, eh? Fuck, it's hard to stay warm. I got the fucking chills from shoveling that fucking driveway. Cocksucker. Make my skin itchy again. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, my grass chief order. The one that Grass Chief sent me last week, I think it was. Still never got here. It went missing. Nobody at Canada Post knows where the fuck it is. Fucking dummies. So, my son Michael had some stuff for sale, so I went and got some from him. Right now I'm smoking Northern Lights. I think that's what it's called. And then he gave me some stuff called Blue Mystique. Sounds like something off the fucking X-Men, eh? But I heard the Northern Lights is better than the Blue Mystique, so... Of course I'm gonna use the fucking Northern Lights first. And yeah. So... My Grass Chief order never came in... Fuck. My Grass Chief order never came in, so... I had to get some of this shit. And then I went over to the Max. Well, it's not called the Max anymore. It's not called Max Convenience Store. It's called, Fuck! I can't remember the name. They had a new name with a red sign up. It was Max yesterday, now it's something else. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I have no idea. Maybe it's like my brother Flat Earth Mike says, eh? Maybe it's a Mandela effect. Fuck's sakes. Anyway, so I went into there, whatever that store is called now. And I got a giant gummy bear. The big kind. I've never had a big one before. That fucker cost me 50 cents. Fuck's sakes. And I got 3 sour keys. I ate one. And Donna stole the other one. And I got one left. And I found one more of these. The Chippehoy egg. I guess that's what you call it, eh? A Chippehoy egg. All it says is Chippehoy. So I got a Chippehoy egg. I love these fucking things. And yeah. I don't know why the fuck I'm even talking about that. Oh yeah. My Grass Chief order never came in, so I had to go to Michael's house to get some weeds from him. Or actually, he came to my house and dropped it off for me. And then I went to the Max because, well, I need some munchies. And yeah. Now I'm freezing my fucking cock off. Fuck's sakes. Gonna eat my Chippehoy egg because I can't wait to eat it, so I'm gonna eat it now. Fucking rights. Oh my fuck. That's a tasty egg, eh? Yeah. Fucking, yeah. My son Michael, he's the one who sold me the weeds tonight. Well, his girlfriend Roxanne was just in a car accident. So Donna went over to check on her. She's okay. But the police won't show up to write an incident report. What the fuck? So, I don't understand, like, if they're not going to show up and they say, well, you guys just exchange insurance information or whatever, how the fuck are the insurance companies supposed to know who's at fault? Aren't the cops supposed to go and, like, look at the tire tracks and fucking take pictures and all that bullshit? I mean, that's what's always happened when I got into a car accident. Well, I never got into a car accident. When somebody hit me. So I don't know what the fuck. So, Timmins police won't show up because they say they don't do that anymore. So I call Sudbury. For those of you that don't know, that's another town about 4 hours away from here. So I call there, because it's a bigger town than Timmins, right? And I say to the cop, well, if you're in a car accident and your car is fucking totaled, you don't call the police anymore? Is that a new thing? And the cop in Sudbury says, well, if you're in a car accident and your car is totaled, you definitely call the police. So what the fuck's going on here in Timmins? How come the Timmins police aren't going to the accident? You know what I mean? The Timmins police are fucked. The Timmins post office is fucked. The fast food restaurants here in Timmins are all fucked. Everything's fucked here. Well, except for me, eh? But no, seriously though, fuck. It seems like everything's fucked. This is where Timmins here. This is where you know the movie Deliverance, eh? If that movie was recorded here in fucking Canada, it would have been filmed probably here in Timmins, Ontario. Fuck's sakes. People are strange. They make up their own rules about shit. Fuck. You got a pretty mouth, boy, eh? Fuck's sakes. That's how it is here in Timmins, Ontario. Canadian hillbillies, eh? I had a fucking asshole hit my car with a stick. Fucking, probably about 4 or 5 years back. Cops came down. And fucking, the cops are looking at the fucking mark on the car, eh? You know what the cop says? That looks like it, hit a stool or something over at the Walmart parking lot. I said, what? It was just some dumb young cop, eh? He was like fucking maybe 12 or something. And he fucking says, yeah, it looks like it hit a stool or something in the fucking Walmart parking lot. Since when are there fucking stools in the Walmart parking lot, you fucking dummy? Fuck. Just saying. People are fucked. They're all fucky around here. This is what happens when cousins fuck, eh? They all act fucked after. They all have siblings that are fucked. Offsprings that are fucked. And they start making up their own rules. Fuck's sakes. Got some chocolate milk. Because why the fuck not, eh? Ah. Yeah, I guess I should correct what I said earlier, eh? Not everybody around here's a loopy cunt, you know? I've met 2 or 3 nice people around here that were decent, you know what I mean? But I'd have to say 99% of the people I've met around here are fucked. Totally fucked. Like, I could tell you fucking stories, like hours and hours of fucking stories about people I've met in this town that are just fucked. Just saying. You go to a fast food joint here, they tell you how to have your food. You can't pick. Cops make up laws, you know, because they're lazy as fuck. Post office hides your fucking packages for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. Entertainment for them, I guess. Eh? Fuck. It's fucked around here. There used to be a store out in South Porcupine called Real Time Video, eh? And there was these 2 girls that worked there. They were twin sisters. And I had a late fee one time and something else. I forget what the fuck. And this one girl hated me, eh? One of those twin girls. She didn't know me or nothing because I'm not from here, you know what I mean? This is when I first came up to Timmins. And she didn't know me from a fucking hole in the cock, you know? And she's fucking, she's marking down these late fees and stuff like that, this and that, saying that I owed rental fees from years ago, she's saying, right? And when I first came up to Timmins, the very first time I ever came here to visit, because my family lived here, eh? Like, they moved here from Sudbury. And so I came up to visit, and I rented some videos, and I ended up getting a late charge. And the girl didn't like me over there, so she wrote down all these late fees that I had. And then when the management lady came in, the owner of the store or whatever, I tried to speak to her about it and whatever. I said, like, there's no way I owe you like $1 billion for a video that's only a day late, you know what I mean? And this blonde girl starts yelling that I'm a liar and all this other fucking shit. And she knows me from fucking high school because she went to high school with me and all this, you know what I mean? She had this big story. I'm not even fucking from here. So I don't know how the fuck we went to high school together. Like, what the fuck? You know? And that was one of my first experiences up here in Timmins. There was a girl at a fucking video store calling me a liar and saying she went to fucking school with me. And I'm not even fucking from here. Yeah. my first 2 fucking days here in Timmins, and that was my first experience at a video store. That's a thick fucking gummy, eh? Been chewing that for a month. But yeah. Anyway. Enough about that shit. I'll tell you guys some stories one day about the people I've met around here. I got lots of stories about people I met around here. Stuff you guys wouldn't fucking believe. But then again, maybe you guys met a few dickweeds like what I've met, so maybe you would believe it, you know what I mean? Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Or whatever. Fuck, I can't even remember what I'm talking about. Fuck! Yeah. Every time you go into a grocery store, well, not every time, but 95% of the times you go into a grocery store, if you're paying attention around here, somebody's trying to run out of the store with a fucking jacket full of meat. You know what I mean? And I know that happens like in lots of cities all over the fucking place, but this happens like all the time no matter where you go around here. And it's such a small community. You know what I mean? Oh, watch out. You take your granddaughter somewhere, you gotta like move her out of the way so the criminals can run by with their stolen fucking steaks. Eh? You don't want her to get trampled because somebody wants to get out of there with their stolen steaks. For fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? It's fucked. Yeah, it's fucked around here. You got people that'll try to break into your house. You know, you gotta lock your doors, and I don't mean just lock them, you gotta lock your doors, your windows, and put extra locks up, for fuck's sakes, because people just try to take your shit. If you have anything outside, it better be in a shed or locked up, because if it's not, it's gone. Next morning, you're not gonna see it again. People around here like to hurt other people's fucking pets, and instead of fucking paying for the damage that they caused or that their pets caused, right? They just like to go tell tales to other people. Eh? Way it works around Timmins, I guess. Instead of paying for the damages you caused, let's go tell tales to people. Let's go tell stories, eh? I know a few people like that around where I live, in my neighborhood. Cause trouble with other people's families, and then they think nothing's gonna happen to them, you know what I mean? But yeah, what goes around comes around. So I've been told. But yeah, around here, people damage your property, They don't pay for it. People around here kill other people's pets. And instead of paying for it, they just go tell stories to other neighbors and stuff, you know what I mean? They're fucked like that. That's how it is in my neighborhood anyways. People damage other people's stuff and they never pay for it. And when you pay attention to these families, the ones that do this kind of stuff, right? They're all people that are like fucking, you know, like buddy'd be walking around like, look at me, fuck, look at me and somebody else's fucking wife and kids, you know what I mean? It's one of those kind of families, you know? Broken homes, I guess you call them, you know? They don't care about anybody else's shit because their shit's already fucked up. Well, that's how it is around here. You get people that are fucked up like that, and they find similar people to them, and they go and tell them stories, and these people walk around thinking they're the smartest fucking people around. And I don't know, man. I think the joke's on you, bud. You know what I mean? I mean, personally, I'm not trying to insult anybody, you know? Everybody has their own shit, you know? But when your life's all fucky like that, you shouldn't be going around and trying to fuck with other people's lives, you know what I mean? Damage other people's shit and whatever, you know? Tell tales, you know what I mean? But whatever. That's how it works here in Timmins, Ontario, you know? Way she goes, I guess. Back where I come from, a dude goes up to another dude like a man when you have a problem, and you talk about it. You try to solve that problem. Around here in Timmins, instead of coming up to me and talking to me like a man, buddy rather go and talk to another guy and tell tales, and then, yeah, I guess they, you know what I mean? Makes them feel good or something. I don't know. But whatever. You know what I mean? If that's the way it works in Timmins, I guess. But yeah. Everything around here is fucked. In my neighborhood, people still have swimming pools set up. And trampolines. All kinds of shit that I don't even want to get into it. It's just fucked around here. I see kids jumping on trampolines in February. Walking across pools. That's pretty dangerous. I know the water's frozen, but what if, you know what I mean? Fuck's sakes, you know what I mean? But only in Timmins, Ontario. You know? Nobody gives a fuck about nobody. Especially not your own families. You know? At least that's the way it seems in my neighborhood. Fuck. I've seen little kids get hurt and stuff in this neighborhood and fucking scream. And their parents are nowhere to be fucking found. It's sad. But hey, maybe it's just the neighborhood I'm living in, right? One of the dickweeds I live by in the summertime shaves his fucking German Shepherd. What the fuck? Well, fucking... a few years ago, I got a couple landlords, And a few years ago, one of them, I won't say any names, we'll call her Bozo for the sake of argument. Alright? So one day, I was talking to Bozo about some troubles I had with some of the neighbors around here that, you know, they weren't taking care of their own dog, and their dog was causing problems with my dog, right? And so anyway, next thing you know, instead of addressing the problem with the dogs, right, Bozo starts telling me about the trampoline that my kids had and saying, well, they can't have a trampoline, whatever, because you need to have insurance. I said, well, I do have insurance. What do you mean? Well, you don't have the proper insurance. She says, well, what do you mean I don't have the proper insurance? What the fuck do you know about my insurance? You know what I mean? You don't know anything about my insurance. I have the proper insurance. So she gets all pissed off, and she mails me this fucking book. One of those books with the lease and tells you the rules and whatever, you know what I mean? And I already signed a lease with her before, and I already got a book. So she says to me, well, you know, you got this new book now, you got to follow these rules here, and the rules say you can't have a trampoline and stuff. And I said, no, the lease I signed with you, I got that book that came with that lease, and it says I'm allowed to have a trampoline. It doesn't say nothing that I'm not allowed, and blah, 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 right? And so anyway, fucking, so Bozo gets all pissed off, and she says, well, you got the new book, and no matter what, she says, because she, like I said, had a few landlords, and she's not the higher up person, you know what I mean? She's just one that calls around and gets mouthy on the phone, you know, because she thinks she's high and mighty, you know what I mean? So she says, well, you got the new book now, and that's it, you know, there's no dates on the book and whatever, nobody knows when you got it and this and that, she says. And the whole time I'm recording the conversation, I got a tape recording of the conversation, you know. I played for you, but I don't want to get in trouble just yet. I'm saving that for down the road. But anyway, she says to me, fucking, you got this new lease, and, or not the lease, but the new book or whatever, and this and that, and there's no date on it, and there's nothing saying whatever, and it says I sent it to you here in the files, and but it doesn't say when, she says, you know what I mean? So I just have to say that you got this a long time ago and you're not following the rules, she says. And I said, well, Bozo, you mailed this to me. And she goes, yeah. I said, you do know that Canada Post fucking stamps the fucking thing, right? You know there's a fucking date right on the fucking thing that has today's date? All of a sudden the conversation goes silent. I'll play the recording one day for you guys. Just not today because of reasons I'll tell you down the road. But anyway, yeah. She's fucking, she's telling me that, she's trying to tell me that I can't fucking have a trampoline because of this and that. She's trying to make shit up about dates and whatever. And so I said, yeah, well, you know, Canada Post stamps the envelope. I got the envelope right here with your book in it. I'm recording the conversation. Like, she knows I recorded the conversation. I played some of it back to her before, And not only to her, to one of her higher up bosses, because at the end of the conversation, I remember I told her to go fuck herself. And so she got her boss to call me back, and I recorded her boss calling me back. And I also played the recording to her boss, and her boss heard that, you know, and I never heard from them again. It's been about 3 or 4 years or something like that now, I think. And I never heard from her again. Ever. But that's Timmins, you know what I mean? People are liars here. Anyway, enough about that. I started talking about the cops and how they wouldn't show up at that accident and kind of set me off here to talk about lots of different things. But yeah. In Timmins, Ontario, I don't know about everybody, but everybody I've met are pretty much liars, thieves, fucking, they'll do whatever they can just so they fucking get something of yours. You know what I mean? Fucking, when people know they're at fault in this fucking town, they act like they're not. They act like you're the one at fault. If somebody bumps into you, it's your fucking fault, man. You shouldn't have fucking been there, eh? But yeah, this place is fucked. About 4 or 5 years ago, hang on here, low battery. We'll worry about that later. Anyway, about 4 years ago, Justin had a teacher. He recorded this in his class. His teacher didn't know that he recorded it. She lost her temper. She picked up her tablet or her laptop. I forget what it was. I'd have to look at the video again. And she fucking slams it on the ground and she starts yelling at the fucking students, swearing at them. And so I went to the school board and I said, is this fucking normal? You know, is your teacher supposed to be doing this? And I showed them, you know, she's slamming fucking shit around and whatever. And they say to me, I fucked that up, eh? They say to me, your son recorded this? You shouldn't be recording this in class. They're only concerned about that. You should be concerned about this grown lady who's fucking throwing a goddamn computer on the ground and swearing at fucking students. What the fuck? And nothing was ever done about that. This place is fucked, I'm telling you. I'm finally starting to warm up. Talking about Timmins got my adrenaline going, I guess. Eh? For fuck's sakes. So anyway, fucking, I see we got another subscriber. A cigarette holder to you. Fucking, yeah. Yeah. I think that's enough Timmins stories for tonight, eh? Save some more for another day. I got tons of them. But yeah. That wasn't what this video was gonna be. I don't know what the video was gonna be. I have no idea. But when I heard Roxanne got into the accident and the cops weren't gonna show up because, well, they're making up their own rules because they're fucking lazy as fuck, eh? Well, it got me thinking about all the people around Timmins that make up their own rules and, you know, don't give a fuck for anybody but themselves. Because they're either a liar or a thief or, you know what I mean. If you're from Timmins, well, if you're from Timmins, you might not know what the fuck I'm even talking about. It might be normal to you. But if you're not from Timmins, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Then again, I guess I met a few people from Timmins that weren't too bad. So I guess I can't say everybody from Timmins. But like I said earlier, a big majority of people from Timmins are fucked. You know? They're just fucked. They make up their own shit. That's the worst. They lie. Steal. I've lived in a lot of fucking places, man, but Timmins has been the worst. Anyway. Yeah, I've lived in a lot of fucking places, but Timmins, Ontario has to be the worst. Anyway, it's getting late. I'm gonna fuck off out of here. Hopefully my grass chief order shows up tomorrow. Then we'll have an unboxing video or something. Show you guys the strains of weeds that grass chief's sending me. See what they want me to review. Should be fun. I love doing reviews. Especially with free weeds, eh? That's the good kind. Free weeds. The best. My luck, though, the post office here in Timmins will hold my package for, a week, maybe 2. Fuck's sakes, eh? Anyway, until tomorrow, like, subscribe, and fuck off. Eh?